welcome to another edition of Talk Back to Me Podcast. I'm your host, Exclusive Stories, and we got a good one coming up for you. Let me go ahead and introduce the cast. Chelsea, what you got for us coming up?
What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Chelsea, with Where's the Wine. Today we're going to need a good, savory red wine, because I got some shiggity to talk about today. Got a question. Why do we hate women so much?
Whoa.
That's going to be a powerful one right there. And I know Jelly got some real hot topics and tea coming up for us with ears. Go ahead and introduce what you got coming up.
Hey, y'all, it's Jelly with your ear to the streets. I am your news. And today I just want to touch on this woman's carelessness and recklessness and irresponsibility with her child. You chose to participate in a fight with your 3-month-old in your arms, and your baby passed. So, yeah.
That's going to be dope right there. I'm looking forward to that one. And I know Ticket is going to close out with some inspirational quotes. Ticket, what you got for us?
Hey, man, I ain't telling you nothing to the end of the show. You know how we rock. Well, when it come down to it, man, you definitely going to hear something that's going to stick in your brain. So let's get to it.
All right, and that's us. So we got an open discussion topic coming up real quick. How's everybody week going? Anything interesting been happening? What y'all got?
I had a long week. I've been getting ready for some stuff at work that I got to take care of, but...
And I know you had a birthday that just passed as well.
It was my birthday.
Yeah.
She ain't wet behind the ears no more.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm finna get a drink after this.
I know,
that wet
right?
behind the ears shit is gone.
I'm down.
I think we all could use a drink or two.
Oh, yeah? That sounds interpersonal.
Ooh. That came from the soul, didn't it?
She hit me with the forehead now. Woo.
Yeah, that came from the soul. That
Drink
came
or
from
2
the
or
soul.
10, and I mean that.
Well, okay. And what about you, dog? How you feeling? You good?
Oh, man, we over here just having a good time, man. I'm looking forward to the show today. I know we got some powerful stuff coming up, and shit, let's just get right into it.
Well, let's get it.
Chelsea, what you got for us?
All right, y'all. So I had a coworker ask me a question, and now this coworker, she's a white girl, okay? So the question she asked me was, why does it seem like black men show women outside of their race more respect than they show black women?
Well,
And a white woman asked you that?
A white woman asked me that.
Wow.
Because she said compared to her black friends that date black men, their situations all seem the same. Yeah, so she was telling me compared to like her black friends that date black men, they seem to have similar situations versus her friends that date white women or Hispanic women. It's like 2 totally different types of men. And that's a question that black women have been asking for years. So my response to her was, so you see how we feel. You know what I mean? Because for years we've been getting the hammer down on us about, oh, why y'all jealous of white women? Ain't nobody jealous of white women, but you're not going to disrespect me because you're dating that woman. And not just black women, but specifically, I'm speaking about black women because I am a black woman and those experiences are close to me. You know what I mean? But it's not even just other races that hate us, but black men hate us and even black women hate us. Social media has really opened my eyes up to, like, just to see how so many women want to impress a nigga and they talk shit about other black women just so that they can get a pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? By calling another woman a hoe because her legs are out or her back is out. And you don't do that. That doesn't make her any less of a woman than it makes you.
It could be questioning the intelligence of a man, too. You know, a lot of men out here got low self-esteem.
Yeah, but that's coming from another woman. You know what I mean?
Hey.
And it just seems like, and I'm going to bring up the whole comment that Lil Duval made, too. It's kind of sad how so many men are in competition with women. Like, anything we do, shit, you could be the first black brain surgeon, female brain surgeon, and he'll be like, oh, her wig crooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't never have nothing. You can't give me my props for what I'm doing. You always got to point out something is wrong. You know, nothing can just be, oh, she's a great example of a black woman or whatever the case may be. But we're constantly in competition. Megan said it's a hot girl summer. Lil Duval come with this whole city boy shit. Like, why we can't just have fun? You know what I mean? Y'all constantly, I ain't gonna say y'all, but
y'all.
Men.
Oh, yeah, that's how you feeling today? You hear she say y'all.
It just seems like men and some women just constantly have something to say about women who are comfortable in who they are, comfortable in their sexuality, feel free to do whatever. They got so much to say, but they never talk about how those same women are more successful than them. They out here getting the bag. They doing they shit by themselves. They didn't even ask you for help. They didn't ask no man for help. They doing their thing. But that's the one thing they fail to mention. So why is it that we hate women so much, and we can talk specifically about black women? Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna let Paul answer that first.
That's a tough one.
I get a little different with that, but I'm gonna let you answer that first.
You know what? I don't think that it's a hatred. I think it's just misunderstanding. What's understood, we got to the point to where we're saying it doesn't have to be explained. And nobody is speaking up on this. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is pointing out why black men have a problem with sharing the light with black women. And personally, I want my queens to shine. I want them to rise up. Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie about it. You know, it is different. Whether you're in corporate America, whether you in a bar or grill, whatever the case may be, you're always getting noticed as appearance levels and not getting noticed off of what you actually speaking.
Okay.
So it's deep. It's deep what you're talking about. It's most definitely deep. I'm gonna close it out with that one.
What you think?
So what I will say is I feel like it's an inferiority thing. Like, men feel like they are inferior to women. Although you may have the intelligence or you may have the drive and you may be focused and dedicated, but that woman, she's working 10 times harder to get half of what you got. Just like they say black men have to do or black people have to do in corporate America with white people. You know, but for us, it's like, okay, yeah, he's working hard, but you got to outdo him just to get half of what he got. We don't get paid as much as y'all. We don't get the recognition we deserve. They feel like men are meant to be in powerful positions and not women. Although it's proven, there was a study done that companies that have more women involved are more lucrative, like they're more prosperous versus companies
Y'all think
that
all
don't.
the damn time. That's why.
You got dang on right. We think all the time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You should want a woman who thinks all the time. And men oftentimes feel like, you know, this woman is a lot stronger than me. They don't want to say it. It may not be physical, but mentally and emotionally, this woman is a lot stronger than me. And I feel some type of way.
Okay.
And then you see these other women, and it's not, I won't say that they hate black women. I will say that they were taught to admire other women. Like, a beauty queen to you or a supermodel to you is supposed to be a size 2 or size 0, slim, long hair, blonde hair, blue eyes. But I'm saying, like, this is the image that's portrayed to us through the media. So we don't feel like, you know, we the shit, and y'all don't feel like we the shit by association.
Okay. Well, not in Texas, because we like it thick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everything's
we're a little,
better
we're a little different. I don't want nothing bony. But I mean, to touch on that, I agree but disagree. I think a lot of the issues is that the persona that we put on people. First off, stop listening to people. You know what I mean? Like, just stop listening to motherfuckers. What you listening to them for? Like, if you know you're doing what you do to get your bag, as you say, or you're on your grind and you know your goals or your steps that you're trying to complete in life, you're only listening to outside media because you're still not fully complete with yourself.
Hey,
stop
man.
listening to people. If you're doing what you're doing and you know that you're successful in what you're doing, you don't have to listen to nobody. You know what I mean? Then when it goes past that, I understand where you're coming from, because we can't put this persona of Lil' Kim on this persona of Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion might be doing something totally different than what Lil' Kim was doing. I understand that. But you got to look at what the media portrays or what we've seen growing up or what we know. Your mama might have been in church every Sunday. So if I seen it every Sunday and that's what I see as a man, and now I see a woman out here half naked, shaking whatever, getting a bag, I'm looking at her like she a little different than what I'm used to. So you might not know that woman because you don't know her. But if you know what I'm saying, if a woman is really intrigued or goal driven in what she's doing and you doing what you're doing, can't nobody stop that. Stop listening to people. Because I don't listen to nobody when it comes to me if I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
I don't feel it necessarily has what I'm saying necessarily has anything to do with how that particular person feels about what other people are saying about them.
They have this perception already.
Right,
Like,
and it's like if we continue to
Well, what does America catch on to?
if we continue to have that mentality, we're never gonna go anywhere.
But what does America catch on to? Right now, if we put out positive news and negative news, what's gonna have more ratings?
the negative.
It's definitely-
Exactly.
But,
So that's
how can we change that?
I mean, but it's not gonna be like overnight. You know what I mean? You can start by doing.
It's not gonna be, but you're right. It's gonna be the negative shit that gets talked about the most. But what I'm saying is, in our community, that's all it is.
True.
So I'll say how we'll change that is with this show. Like, you know, you shine a light on the positive things. You shine a light on people who are doing good shit. I don't care about what you're doing, the BS you're doing. You know,
the thing is, we shouldn't have to constantly try to beat positivity into people's heads.
But you don't have to though. I mean, because even before your time or anybody else's time, like you know that. I mean, you know people just gonna adhere to negativity. It just is what it is. Like don't nobody want to hear positive because it's gonna be like, oh okay, Chelsea got a promotion, good for you, girl, but I ain't getting no damn promotion. On to the next. Oh, Chelsea got fired. You know she's gonna get fired anyway. That job wasn't for her. Yeah, that's just how it goes, and that gives them something more to talk about. Negativity will stretch out way longer than positivity will. But like you say, exactly, because a lot of people want what you got. Sometimes they don't even know they want what you got. Sometimes people don't even know they hate you. And they don't know why they hate you. Steve Harvey said it the other day. He was like, "You mad at me and you don't even know me. How you mad at me and you don't know me?" But that's just
lifestyle.
Exactly. It's just the type of life that we live in. But again, you have to block out so much, like the outcoming or the outside sources. You have to learn how to block it out. If you can't block it out, you're gonna be in a world full of trouble. You know what I mean? And a lot of people fall by the wayside because of that. Because if you don't know how to block it out, you're getting fucked at the end of the day. Because you're gonna start thinking about it to where you can't complete what you need.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, we thrive off of bullshit more than other people do. And I feel like that hinders us, that holds us back.
You said other races?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know they got negative shit going on, but they still know how to get shit done.
They come together.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot more togetherness. You know, you can watch other races and families stick together, build homes. Each one of them take a chance to get out and get their own home. You know what I mean? But
speaking of that.
Okay.
Speaking of that. So somebody asked me what I wanted for my birthday.
My thing is this. Why are you looking for a man? Some women. I'm going to say some.
Not all.
She didn't
Not
say
all.
she's looking for no man.
No,
you said I clicked the face change.
No,
What?
Some. Check it out. Why is some women looking for a man to rescue them financially? What happened to love? What happened to honor? What happened to respect?
We can be in love.
But the money gotta be there too.
But some women,
I mean, I'm not even saying
That's that bullshit.
That's the bullshit that I'm talking about.
That's
the
bullshit.
Okay.
So what if a man looked at you like that? Like, I'm gonna look at you for love, but that money gotta be there too.
I mean, but no man wants a sorry female. And it's the same way with us. We want a man who has his shit together. Like, I need you to be able to be a provider. I'm not saying that's... First of all, I'm not finna pursue nothing if my shit ain't together.
But
that's just me. But now, here's the thing. You remember you said, oh, this woman was in church every Sunday and this one is out living her best life, hot girl summer, city girls, you know, whatever. Now, look at how you were raised versus how we were raised. You were raised to where the men are supposed to be the providers. They're supposed to be the head of the household. They're supposed to bring home the bacon. The woman is supposed to be a nurturer, a caretaker. You know, this is what she's supposed to do, right? She's supposed to be a homemaker. You're supposed to be barefoot and pregnant. Versus,
cooking grits and shit.
Yeah. Versus now.
You said that's how it's supposed to be. Go ahead.
Or cooking grits or barefoot and pregnant.
Barefoot and pregnant.
They definitely said barefoot and pregnant.
Barefoot and pregnant.
Yeah, they feel like, you know, women were supposed to be at home taking care of the household while the man goes out and is the breadwinner. So now it's like, okay, well, I don't want a woman who don't have this, that, and the third. Your mama didn't have this, that, and the third. Your grandmama didn't have this, that, and the third.
Times are different though.
See, that's the thing. You're right. Times
But what do you like? You
different.
gotta give us the benefit of the doubt
Exactly,
too, right?
so times
Because
are different.
if we say be helpmate, but then we say at the end of the day, this, that, and the other get done, you might get rebuttal from that. But then if we say, okay, you're making bread and we want your help, then it's, well, damn, how much help do you want? So like, what I mean?
Well, so the thing with that is, y'all say y'all want this and y'all say y'all want that. It's a big ass fucking contradiction. Y'all don't know what the fuck you want. You want
Would that be us or would that be y'all?
No, it would definitely be y'all. Let me explain to you why
I'm
I
just
say
saying.
that. Let me explain to you why I say that. Because the same niggas on Facebook that talk about they want somebody, they want a home cooked meal when they get home. They want the, you know what I'm saying? They want shit done their way. They want their dick sucked whenever they want their dick sucked. Them be the same niggas talking about let's go half on the rent.
Okay.
So you want me to help you pay all the fucking bills and come home and take care of you hand and foot, take care of these kids and
partnership.
Yeah, he should take care of you too.
But that's the question. When I'm in the household, I'm getting all the things in the household, and I still gotta help you pay.
Okay, that's different.
And you
I
supposed
get
to
what
come
you're
home
saying.
with
That's
fine.
But what if we all doing it? What if we both doing
If
it?
we both doing it, that's fine.
You shouldn't be slacking though, right?
That's the point.
So if we both doing it, should be no slack.
That's the point.
Okay.
If we both, if you want to split all of this shit, everything is everybody's responsibility. Don't
You
try
gonna
to
clean up too.
Yeah, don't try to put
I like how we just
all the
segued into something
household
different. I like
responsibility. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We're sorry, Miss Chelsea. Speakers, it's her birthday weekend. You gotta let her make
Where's
it.
the
Do your
wine?
thing.
I'm just saying, why should all those responsibilities be on a woman, and you want me to also have a full-time job and help you pay the bills? What the fuck are you gonna do?
So why should all those
Besides, go
responsibilities
half on
be
the
on a
rent.
man and you want him to have a full-time job and do the same as well?
All the responsibilities are not gonna be on him. If he's working hard like that and he paying all the bills, when he come home, he should have a home cooked meal.
He shouldn't have
His
nothing.
house
So
should
how
be
do you
fucking
feel it should
clean.
be? I mean, I'm asking
Kick
both
your
of
feet
y'all.
up.
How do you feel? Do you feel a man should go do everything and you at home with the kids and cooking and cleaning? Or do you feel it should be 50-50?
It's
depends
situational.
on your situation.
I'm asking y'all. I didn't say situation. I said,
for
yo,
me, it's situational. It's
Okay.
literally it varies from person to person.
So what do you
relationship
want?
to relationship. Me personally, you can take care of these bills if you want to.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you can take care of these bills, and I'm gonna pay. I'll do cable, I'll do lights, I'll do internet, whatever else, the little
Did you say
house. I'll
lights?
do groceries. Yeah, I'll do the lights.
the
I ain't
gas
tripping on that $500 light bill. You know what I'm saying? I do gas and water. That gas bill $32.
Wait a minute.
God, ain't no 32.
Yeah,
Not these days.
but that's your cheapest bill though.
So what about
gas
you?
bill is your cheapest
At
bill.
the end of the day, like you said, the way we was raised, the way I was raised, you know what I'm saying? My daddy took care of everything, you know what I'm saying? But when he come home, he got to worry about food. My little brother, everybody already, you know what I'm saying,
Taken
in the
care
bed. Everybody taking care
He
of.
get to kick his feet up.
You know what I'm saying?
So what if a man do all that?
my mama
Then what?
job, it's
If
the
he
I mean,
do
take
it.
care of the in the house and the other shit. What if
No,
that
I
then?
wouldn't even put all that pressure on him. Like, then
But you know there's a lot of women out here
what
that do.
purpose do I serve if you have to do all this? for
And you
yourself?
know what?
am I
I
here
know
for?
somebody that was in
Some
that
of-
situation.
some
You
of them
washing
have-
your own
some of them
clothes,
don't serve
you
a
cooking your own
purpose.
dinner, cleaning your own house. What do you need me for?
Exactly.
For sex?
Exactly.
You can get that from anybody.
Okay, well, speak up.
'Cause you
loud
like
and
my
proud.
mouth?
Hey, I'm just here to ask the
You might as
questions.
well be a single man.
You might as
know
well
what
be
I'm saying?
single and be out here just
We all fought.
popping
Okay,
them out.
well let's be real. Okay, from back then to now, women fought for their rights and their right to do everything they wanted to do. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So since y'all fought for that, and now that y'all have it, why the fuck the complaints?
It's
Now
no
that you're
complaint.
able, I'm just asking.
It's not complaint.
Whoa, all right.
I'm not just get what I'm saying.
We know you play
Why the
devil's
complaints?
advocate.
I'm just
We know.
saying, why the complaints? Why come in and say, well, I fought for my rights. I fought to be able to work. I fought to be able to make this money, to get these degrees and make more. But then when you make more, if you got a dude that make less, hold on. You got a dude that make less, you'll look down at him because he make less because you've worked to make more. So be happy that you make more. You might find your Prince Charming is somebody that make less than you. But it's a lot of women out here that won't accept him because he make less.
Nigga, that's
So,
on swipe
you
bill.
can
That's what I've been hearing. Like,
So 2
Swipe
points.
me.
I need a nigga that's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
we
these
fought for our rights,
Okay.
and it's still not an equal playing field.
Okay.
That's one. So that's
Yeah.
why you still get complaints.
I just told you we get paid less.
Still,
Twice the work.
even when you think
That's
you're
right.
not
It's
getting
a lot of
paid
women that make a lot
enough,
of
if it's a
money.
woman in
Sure
your
is.
same
There's a lot of
position,
women that make a lot of money though.
you're right, but she not in the same position as you.
And
If
a
it's
lot
a
of them don't
woman
get that
next to you
recognition.
doing the same shit that you doing, I guarantee she getting paid less than you are.
I don't know about
I
that.
guarantee she getting
It's a
paid
bunch
less
of women
than
in my
you.
job that's a little bit ahead that make a little more.
As an MC,
But you just said
Okay.
that they
do
ahead.
you have many women in your field?
As DJs and MCs?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
As MCs, do you have many women in your
Yeah.
field?
It's about 5 or 6 of them
Oh,
in Houston.
now exactly.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying
compared to how
DJs
many
and
males?
MCs.
Now compared to how many men?
I feel you, but I'm
see what
saying
I'm saying?
DJs and
And then
MCs because girl
people-
DJs is getting guap.
Oh, they get their bread, but
Yeah.
the men get the recognition. They the ones get booked for clubs. They're the ones who get
'Cause I
booked
can't
for the
think of one
parties
in
and
Houston.
celebrity events and all that.
That's okay.
DJ Gold, like I think she's
But
in
I don't
Dallas.
know.
I don't know.
I do.
And I have a
I know
homegirl,
nothing,
DJ Maya the Papaya. She's just taken off, and yeah, she's she's handling.
But
her
that goes
business.
hand in hand though, like in your business, what you do.
No. There
I'm
are a lot
asking.
of men.
But
First
I'm
of
asking
all,
who
the
make
number
more.
one hair companies in Houston are all owned.
I'm
by
just
men.
asking because I don't know. You know, that ain't my field. There ain't no shit I can do.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
asking.
We
You
know.
know what I'm saying? I'm asking.
We know.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to know myself.
Yeah, men dominate our field. Even like our gay men. They dominate the hair, the beauty industry.
Okay.
And
So that
our
just
straight men,
that our
Marcus
question.
Bowers owns She's Happy Hair. The Eaton brothers own Bougie Hair. Mr. Indian Hair, of course, is a man.
So y'all feel like it
You
no
know-
matter what field, a man make more than a woman.
Yes.
So there ain't no woman nowhere that make.
I mean,
no.
and like
Okay.
she just said,
I mean,
it
they
ain't
do,
even
but-
necessarily the money, the recognition. You
It's
don't
the
hear about
recognition.
women in these industries.
So what would you do to change that?
I mean,
Mute.
can a nigga get some props? I mean, dang. Like,
I don't mind giving props.
You see me doing something that you know you can't do or other people aren't doing, say, hey, you know what, Jelly, you doing a damn good job.
Well, you do a damn good job at what you do.
Thank you, girl.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't let your coworkers fuck with your head either because you do a damn good job at what you do. At the end of the day. Look, she rolled her eyes like I'm still having problems with her nigga. But
I ain't got no problems about it.
that's better. He heard this show, that's what it was.
The closing segment here. Chelsea most definitely brought our eye opener yet again with Where's the Wine. So make sure if y'all have anything else y'all want to talk about on the segment, anything, make sure you hit Soyini Jones at Where's the Wine hashtag only on TalkBack2MePodcast.
Yes.
Ready for this main topic of discussion. Okay. This is gonna be a deep one right here. We're talking about family friction. How y'all feeling about that? I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. Chelsea, how you feeling about that?
Man, family friction. You know, I mean, that's some generational shit, honestly. You know, I feel like it's passed down, and our parents, our grandparents, great grandparents, nobody ever really learned how to heal from what they dealt with as children. And they project that same shit onto their kids. And I feel like if we don't change it right now, it's gonna continue to happen. Family friction, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll really have your head fucked up and traumatized. Like if you don't deal with it.
It's most definitely a traumatizing situation. Jelly, what you got?
So, my take on the family friction thing is, I feel like people have a sense of entitlement. Like, just because your family, just because your blood does not mean you get to baby bleed. Baby daddy, you hate him. That baby looks like their dad, so you mistreat that child. That child grows up feeling unloved and unimportant and feeling like they don't have anyone for them. You know,
every day.
Yeah. It happens, and it's like even when people are fighting in front of children, I don't think they realize you're traumatizing that baby. That baby's gonna grow up with PTSD. Like if dad beats my mama's ass growing up, if somebody even waves at me too fast, I'm gonna flinch. And people are like, "Oh, you scary?" No, I'm traumatized. Yeah. Like this is something I've seen throughout my life, and I know what comes when somebody raises their hand. You finna get slapped the fuck down. You know, so. People have to understand that just because your family does not give you a sense of entitlement to my life, and yeah, I mean, I'm cool on you.
That's something else right there. Yeah, it most definitely can bring generational curses and cause you to actually relive your past if you're in a common situation. Ticket, what you got?
Oh man, that family friction can go in so many different ways. Like bad fathers, bad mothers. I mean, good father, bad mother. Good mother, bad father. You know what I mean? It can go, bad siblings. You know what I mean? Bad cousins. Like, it can go in so many different ways. Like we were talking about earlier, you got a lot of people that be jealous of. You know how many parents are jealous of their own kids?
Ooh.
And it's, you know what I mean? I'm speaking not from, like, my family, but I'm saying I know people personally that their daughter can make it, have a job, got a nice house, nice crib, but mama ain't never been.
She thinks she doing something.
Because she thinks she doing something more. You know what I mean? Like, aunties will never come by. They'll talk about it before they come visit and congratulate her. Like we were saying, there's nothing wrong with congratulating nobody, but family friction can go a long ways, man, because, again, it's like you said, it's generational. You know what I mean? Like, you'll have, if all you knew was your grandma and grandpa talk shit, they just gonna work her at a job, they'll be all right. It passes down. Somebody else passed down. Then, if they're hating on that person, your auntie over there, she got a house, but, you know, she probably sucking a little dick to get it, or she fucking somebody to get it, or she out there on the corner to get it, and the auntie could just be working a regular job, making ends meet. But, you know, that's just family friction, man. It's hard because you don't expect your family to hate on you like people from the outside to hate on you. But you can get somebody that you met yesterday to show you more love and support than your own family. You know what I mean? And that's what makes it hard. But that family friction shit, man, it's a little touching because, you know what I mean? I know everybody in here can relate to somebody in your family, whether it be brother, sister, cousin, auntie, uncle, somebody that had looked at you. I didn't have somebody tell me before when I was 19, 20 years old. I remember going to Brooks, Texas, where my dad from. I had nothing but a Blazer, a Chevy Blazer. You remember I put rims on it.
I remember that.
Then I put rims on it, a screen in it. I had somebody super close to me and said, "Oh, they tell me you out here selling big dope now with a Blazer." You know what I'm saying? Like with a Blazer. But it's more, hey, I'm not congratulating you. You doing good at school. You making your own way. Nobody paying your bills. You heard I'm selling dope now. You know what I mean? It's just it's tough, but, you know, it's what we live with, man. But again, like you asked earlier, like both of y'all asked, how do you change that? Do you talk to somebody? Because half of them don't want to be talked to.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Because they're going to feel like they're being talked at. So how do you fix that situation? What you think?
Okay. I definitely think that there's a big wave of everybody learning that it's okay to go to therapy. Therapy doesn't mean that you're crazy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I feel like people are starting to open their eyes up to that, mostly women, because we're the ones talking to each other about it. But I definitely feel like it should be a bigger floor for men as well.
True.
To be more, you know what I'm saying?
Involved.
Right, with going to therapy. It does not mean that you're crazy. I feel like everybody needs a therapist.
Yeah.
Hell, therapists need therapists. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like you have to work on like self-love, figure out, get to the point of where your issues are coming from. Why am I doing this? Why do I act like this?
Yeah.
For me, I sabotage relationships. And I was like, why do I do that? You know what I mean? As soon as somebody tell me, in my mind, a promise, like commitment is like a promise. You know what I'm saying? When I was little, my biological father used to tell me he was gonna come get me every weekend. I'm packing my bags, I'm sitting at the door, and he never show up.
Yeah.
But he called me talking about, I promise I'm gonna come get you this weekend. I don't believe that. So when somebody come to me and tell me, I'm trying to be serious with you.
So as you hear you promise,
it was cool.
it's a wrap.
Say that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize that until I was an adult. And I was like, damn, like, why do I do that? It's because I was believing my biological father all that time to come get me, and he was making promises. And it's like, nah, I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's coming from a man. I'm just like, nigga, you ain't.
Makes a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like parents don't realize a lot of the things that they do that's passive, or that they don't think is a really big deal. It actually affects their children when they become older.
You know why? Because that was done to them too. You know what I mean? A lot of times, if you look at a lot of your grandmas and grandpas, rest they soul, my grandma talk all kind of shit. You know what I mean? My grandma would ask you now, we're dating, and you walk in the yard and be like, she'd be like, baby, you hungry? No, man, I'm a shit starve old skinny ass. Like, she just get to talking up, but they don't realize that might affect somebody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? And somebody else, it might not even bother.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, that's, like you said, it's generational, man. That shit passes down. You got to be strong enough yourself to tell yourself, well, I'm not going to do this with my kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to be different with my kids. You know what I mean? Like, my pop's a Marine.
Yeah.
And trust me, I didn't heard the worst. And I had to get to a point where I was old enough to where I had to tell them, hey, man, we ain't got to talk like that to get understanding.
Right.
Love them to death. But, you know, sometimes you got to express yourself, but some people don't.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Like, for sure. I have a mom who can't admit when she's wrong. Like it's tragic. Like, you know, she has smaller children, like, in her home, and they'll say, well, I didn't do that. And she'll lash out like, yes, you did. I know you did. Woo, woo. Or they'll say, well, no, Aunt Debbie, that's not how that happened. Woo, woo. And she's like, oh, no, you did do this, and you better shut up before I bust you in your mouth. Woo, woo. I'm like, mama, you got to give them a chance to talk, because if these kids feel like they can't communicate with you, who are they going to talk to?
Nobody.
How are they going to come to you when something is wrong and they feel like, well, she ain't going to believe me anyway, so I might as well not tell her what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like that's how you communicate with children. I snapped on my son yesterday. I'm on the phone. I'm already in a frustrating, situation. And he's like, Mom. And I looked at him and I was like, if you don't shut your ass up while I'm on this phone, like, quit playing with me. And he was in the back seat, and I just realized, like, after I finished doing what I was doing, like, trying to get stuff situated, I was still pissed off. Like, I cried and everything. I was so mad. And then I had to stop and take a break, and I was like, my baby. Like, something just said, check on Kai. I look in the back seat, and he's just looking, like, pitiful. Dang. I said, son, are you upset with mommy? He was like, no, ma'am. I said, Kai, are you upset with mommy? He was like, no, ma'am. I was like, Kai, are you sad? Yes, ma'am. And I just bust out crying. I'm like, dang, man. Yeah. And I had to, like, comfort my child. I'm like, look, mommy is so sorry. I should not have talked to you like that. I was wrong.
But you have some of that in
I
you.
was so wrong for that. Yeah, I was like, I was so wrong for that. But I'm trying to do a thing where my baby can talk to me about anything. I want you to be honest with me. I want you to know it's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to express how you feel. Tell mommy if I hurt your feelings. I don't want you to feel like, oh, she pissed me off and I can't say nothing about it. Oh, yes, you can. You tell me when I did something that hurts you. Because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person to hurt you. That's not my job. My job is to love you and to teach you how to be compassionate and caring. I can't do that. You're not going to get those traits if I don't show you that. Like, I need you to be forgiving and understanding. So I have to have those same traits. People are like, oh, he look like he bad. He's actually not. He's a really good
I
kid.
can't stand that perception. He looked
Yeah. Oh, he just looked bad. Oh, he just looked
A lot
bad.
of kids just be
Like
happy.
people
They just
say,
don't know how to channel it.
oh, he look like he gonna have hoes. He ain't gonna have no hoes.
What the hell does that even mean?
Like,
Wait a minute.
they like,
What
oh,
does that even mean?
right. You know what I'm saying? Looking at him,
That shit
they look at him
That's
and they
'cause he
like
a
the way
fly
I
guy. That's
dress
why
him
they
or
saying
whatever.
that.
Yeah, they like, oh, he gonna have the bitches. No, he's not.
It's all
He's
about
gonna have
word.
him one woman and he gonna be all right.
He's
He's gonna be
queen.
somebody's husband, somebody's father. Like that's what he got going on. Don't put that on my baby. That's okay with y'all. That's what y'all aspire for y'all children to be. To have hoes and to be that nigga. I don't aspire for my child to be nobody's nigga. You gonna be a great man.
You encouraging
Yeah.
That's a good thing,
generational
though.
curses.
You destined for so
What
much
is
more
that?
than just being a good
Say that
nigga.
again.
You encouraging generational curses.
No,
What
definitely.
is that? What is that?
Definitely.
How you feel,
So
man?
yeah.
Man, I'm gonna most definitely get a little bit personal on my end. Jelly most definitely touched on a real topic as far as mothers. Worst case scenario with my situation, my mother, you know, I love her to death. Most definitely do anything for her. But one of the problems with that generation is, I hate to say it, but it's a color complex when your child is born to, and a lot of people do not touch on it. It's like, it exists, but people don't touch on it. So anyway, my son, Prince Parker, he was born fair skinned, light skinned. First thing my mother said was get a DNA test. Haven't had a relationship with my mother since then. The reason being is because that means you don't even trust the son that you raised to not just lay up with any old body and not know, you know, exactly who's gonna be mine or whatever the case may be. You're going off of skin color. You're going off of complexion. You're going off of just because he came out a little light skinned and, you know, I'm black as the night sky and I love it. But, you know, generational curses. She was raised in that atmosphere as well where her sisters, you know, they was fair skinned and they was treated a little bit differently than her. So it's a generational curse most definitely. And we have to learn not to allow our parents' past to predict our future as parents. And, you know, it's a constant struggle. You know, I talk to my mom every now and then on occasion. It's very dry. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to let that situation with my mom forget how I need to be as a father, how my wife needs to be as a mother, and vice versa. So you most definitely hit a nail on the head with that as far as the generational curse thing. It can travel. Even when a whole new breed of legacy is coming into life, it can still travel into that breed unless you stop it right then.
Sometimes that stuff comes in your DNA. It's just embedded in you. You don't even know it. Like, it's like a trigger. Like something can happen in your life and then boom, all that just comes back to you. And you're like, dang, I never thought I'd be this person.
Because you've seen it
I
all
never
your
thought
life,
I'd
though.
do this.
I mean, a lot of people will run away from it and say, I'm not going to be this person, I'm not going to be that person, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. Man, if you've seen something for 17, 18 years of your life, there's nothing, like, you can't change all of it. It just ain't going to happen. I mean, like you say, the way you respond, the way you talk. I've caught myself sometime where I'll be cursing. I'll be like, damn, I sound like my dad. You know what I mean? Or caught myself like talking. I'll be like, damn, I'm talking like my mama. Chill out. You know what I mean? But it's just something that you pick up and that you move forward. And what's funny, it don't even just be you. It trigger down to your kids. You know what I mean? Like, if your kids around your parents, you know what I mean? Or if your cousins around, like, you can see different traits from the people that you've been around your whole life, through your kids, through your cousins. It's like, it's crazy, not just to look like them, but the way they act and the way things are done. Like, and then that's what makes issues with some of the kids, like we got kids in prison, say for instance, or kids getting in trouble. That make a problem, like you said earlier. If a kid can't come talk to you, who they gonna talk to? You know what I mean? Like, now they talking to dudes that can't give them no advice that's the same age. So now they getting in trouble. They smoking, robbing, killing, stealing, doing whatever they doing. And then they have to go down this long road of bullshit because they couldn't talk to their parent. Because a lot of parents feel like, I don't have to talk to you, I'm your parent. I'm not your friend. So what we talking about?
I'm not your friend.
You know what I mean? Like, I've heard it a million times. Like, I ain't your friend, partner. I'm your daddy. You do what I say, or do better. Don't be me. Be better than me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't heard that all my life, but show me how to be better. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of situations, man. That, like I said, the family friction can go so far, but how do you change it? That's what I mean. You can change it with yourself, and it starts there. But how do you continue that change?
You can also, you can do it yourself and teach your kids and teach somebody else's kids too if you have that kind of influence over their life. But we also have to start speaking up. You know what I'm saying? My little brother went through a situation last week, and I was talking to my mama on the phone about it. He went through a situation with my grandmother, and she called him fat. you know, but my grandmother called me fat. She called my sister fat. You know,
That's just how they talk.
You know,
And to them, that girl, that's just how she talk.
Right, you getting big, but my little brother, he's super, super sweet, and he's actually a big boy. So it hurt his feelings that she was calling him fat. And so Mama was like, well, you know, he just not gonna go over there no more. And I was like, don't do that. I was like, y'all need to sit down and have him there and talk to her about that, so she knows that she hurt his feelings. And she was like, well, she old school, you know, she, you know, feel like, you know, I said what I said, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, but has anybody ever tried to check her before? No. Because everybody's been scared of her. That's Big Mama. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody, you can't tell her what to do.
And they're going to tell you
You can't correct her, right?
Oh, yeah. Stay in your place.
Right. But we got to start speaking up so that they do know that, oh, damn, I've been doing that for 30 years. And that's wrong. I've been hurting people. A lot of people don't even know that they're hurting people. They think, oh, they all right. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't do nothing to damage them.
Because a lot of people that take it and some people that don't want to take it.
Yeah, you got to start speaking up. Like,
even if
I
you ain't all right, you'll be all right.
Right, no, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am gonna be okay. But at the same time, when you speak up and let them know that you're doing something to me, they're not gonna do that to you no more. And if they do, cut them off. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta let people know how to treat you. You gotta teach people how to treat you. You know what I'm saying?
And you also have to learn how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you man, how much stuff happened to you when you was a kid that you know was dead ass wrong, but you let it go because you ain't know no better. Until you got older now, and you was like, damn, you know, my sister friend used to come over here and I touched her breast. That wasn't right. She 18. I'm 9, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? You talk like as a man, like that's what you're supposed to do. Till you get older, like damn, I was 9, 10 years old. And she let, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't right. But I mean, you learn shit as you go, and as you go, that's like you say now. You might have seen your mom and daddy argue. You teach yourself and you say, hey, me and my old lady ain't gonna do that. We got a problem, we go in this room and locking this door. We don't need to hear that. Exactly. And that's just, but a lot of times, man, people don't know how because they tend to act off of the same thing they've seen or what they've been through. But you have to change it by starting with you. And I mean, you know, just be seminars held on shit like, it's not a lot of seminars held on small, minute stuff like that. They have seminars on making money or how to drive the best cars or how to build his house. It should be seminars on how you talk to people.
How to be a better woman, how to be a better man,
how to be a father, mother.
Wife.
There should be seminars on all that, man.
Because so many people are trained to be, okay, grow up into this amazing woman, grow up to this incredible man, but you're not saying grow up and be an outstanding wife for your husband. Right. Like, you teaching me how to shack up, and porn is free. Porn is free. I can learn how to be a porn star by just Googling some shit.
Free 99.
But when it comes to getting marriage counseling and getting advice on your life and life coaching and life skills, you gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
Because if it's worth you having, it's something that people are gonna charge you for.
That's true. It's a job too.
But everybody know how to lay on their back, and everybody know how to get on their knees. But when it come down to it, I don't know how to nurture you as your wife, as your woman. I know how to be a mother, but I don't know how to be a companion to you. I don't know how to be a partner to you. I know how to dictate, or I know how to take orders. But it's kind of not like a happy medium or in between, and nobody's ever taught me how to do that. So how do you expect me to learn that? Shit, I watched my mother be submissive. Not my mom. My mom was a firecracker. But you know, women have watched their mothers be submissive to men, so they become timid and sheltered, and they feel like, okay, well, he gonna cheat, but he paying the bills, so I'ma just take it. I'ma just go with it. No, fuck that.
You know, that's a lot of times that's what's been told to them. Again, that's what's been told. Girl, don't worry about that man. A man gonna be a man. He gonna do what he do. You just do what you doing here. And it's, I mean, it, like I say, at the end of the day, man, it's what you talk to people who want to change that. People who know or teach marriages or couples or families how to talk to one another. We have to start figuring that shit out and finding those people and bringing them in and like starting awareness. That's the only way you really change it. You know what I mean?
Well, we most definitely gonna reach back out on this topic again with family friction. A lot of education in this segment, y'all. Make sure y'all tuning in, taking notes, doing whatever you have to do. Get educated. Only on Talk Back to Me podcast. All right, hello everybody. We back again. We're about to go ahead and give these final takes on family friction, starting off with the beautiful Chelsea. What you got for us?
All I'm gonna say is, start talking, start communicating, get you some therapy, discuss what issues you having with the people you having them with, and if you can't get a resolution, cut that shit off. Period.
Ain't nothing to cut it off.
Cut that.
Hey, go ahead.
Snap, ho.
Jelly, what you got for us on your final take?
I just feel like be open and willing to change, to break generational curses, protect these children at all costs by any means necessary, because we're all they have. We're the only line of defense. And if they can't talk to us, then these kids are stuck out, you know. And yeah, you want them to be better than you, so you have to lead by example. You baby steps. Start somewhere.
Amen to that. I felt that one in the soul. Ticket, what you got for us right now?
Man, own it. Own it. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you know is not righteous or something that you know you're not doing right, you know what I mean? Own it, man. That's at the end of the day, like, own it and figure out how to fix it. That's the only way to make something better. I mean, but as far as thoughts, like I said, man, I post them every day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm posting something every day. I'm telling you, you know, Ticket Thoughts, you can catch them on Wednesdays, or you can catch them on Facebook, the Instagram, you know. I go by MC Ticket. But my thoughts for the day is just basically, man, stop holding weight that's not yours. You know what I mean? You running miles for people who wouldn't walk a block for you. You know what I mean? And stop tolerating what others already know is wrong. You know what I mean? Them 3 simple topics. Stop tolerating shit what others already know is wrong. You're tolerating and you know it's wrong and they know it's wrong. And again, stop running miles for people who wouldn't walk a block for you. You'll get up and do anything for somebody and they ain't gonna do half of a thing for you. You know what I mean? Fix that shit. That's my Ticket Thoughts for the day, man. Straight up.
Amen. Inspiration. My final take on everything is very simple. One of my favorite slogans is being dad, a son's hero, and a daughter's first love. But with this one, I'm going to change it up a bit. Being a parent, a son's hero, and a daughter's first love. That's the image that we need to portray to our children. They need to see that. They need to witness that. Not only so they'll know what to do in their later lifetime, but to give back to their children and their children. That way we won't have to worry about generational curses outrooting the actual situation at hand. We got to start from the beginning so we can make a better future.
Facts.
Hey, I'm your host, Paul. You seen the crew? And make sure you tune in every Wednesday, 2 to 4. Talk Back to Me podcast. And don't forget, check out Future Rich. He got a dope new clothing line. I got his clothes on right now. He's most definitely bringing the future real bright. Make sure you take care at Talk Back to Me podcast.